Well, my friends, this is a child of age about near about 2 years, 1 month, 1 year, 8 months, is suffering from a peculiar disease, a rare genetic disease, which is known as MLD. MLD. এখন এই ডিজিজ সম্বন্ধে অনেকে জানে না, সেজন্য এই ভিডিওটি আমি দিচ্ছি। দিস ইজ এ রেয়ার ডিজিজ, এ জেনেটিক ডিজিজ known as metachromatic leukodystrophy. Metachromatic leukodystrophy practice of medicine সংক্ষেপে বলা হয়, in brief it has been known in the practice of medicine MLD. MLD, metachromatic leukodystrophy. It is a genetic disease. It is very rare. আপনাদের মুসলমান সমাজে যে নিজেদের আত্মীয়ের মধ্যে বিয়ে হয়, কি আত্মীয়ের মধ্যে ছিলেন? সেটা ছিলেন না। অনেক সময় জেনেটিক ডিজিজ ইন দ্য সাম সোসাইটি ইন আওয়ার কান্ট্রি, ম্যারেজ বিটুইন কনস্যাঙ্গুইনাস, সেম ব্লাড গ্রুপের মধ্যে হয়ে থাকে, তাতে এই সমস্ত জেনেটিক রোগগুলো অনেক সম্ভাবনা থাকে। এক্ষেত্রে তা হয়নি। হাউএভার, দিস ইজ a genetic disease. The life expectancy is very poor. The patient survives the patient not survives within after 20 years. The total life expectancy is within 6 to 16 or 20. However, it also differs. The life expectancy may end after 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or 6 years, depending on the constitution, the ability of the patient and the treatment which has been adopted. However, for this case, I shall try my level best to increase the strength of the patient. So the disease is metachromatic leukodystrophy. It has been already diagnosed. The metachromatic leukodystrophy already diagnosed. So it is a rare hereditary disease. Once again I am telling for the learners, it is a rare hereditary or genetic disorder that causes what happens in the system, what happens in the body. It causes fatty substances which is known as the lipids to build up in the cells. The lipids, the proteins, the carbohydrates, all are essential or indispensable to build up the parts of the body, to build up the every cells and tissues of the body, every organs of the body. You know, the basic unit of the human body is cell. The structural unit of the body is known as cell, and aggregation of cells is known as tissue. Aggregation of tissues is known as the organs, and different organs form different systems, and many systems together a human being. So, and this is composed by protein, fats, carbohydrates. So the fats, another name is lipids, to build up the cells, particularly in the brain, spinal cord and the peripheral nerves. And the peripheral nerves to build up is caused by a deficiency of enzyme. যখন এই ফ্যাটের মধ্যে একটা এনজাইম ডেফিসিয়েন্ট হয়ে যায়, deficiency of enzyme that helps break down the lipids called sulfatides. Sulfatides বলে এনজাইম ডেফিসিয়েন্সি হয়ে গেলে লিপিড ব্রেকডাউন হয়ে যায়। The brain and nervous system then progressively lose functions because the substance that covers and protects the nerve cells, that is called the myelin sheath, is damaged. The myelin sheath is damaged. So what are the symptoms? The symptoms are cognitive lack of development of mental side, and speech, hearing, vision, all becomes impaired. The total nervous system becomes impaired. The total nervous system becomes inactive. So, very pathetic disease, metachromatic leukodystrophy. So there will be loss of ability to sensations, to detect the sensations such as touch, pain, heat, and sound. Loss of intellectual thinking and memory skills. Loss of intellectual thinking, loss of memory, loss of motor skills such as motor functions, walking, speaking, moving, swallowing of the foods, all becomes defective because due to stiffness of the muscles, organs, and the system. And ultimately, the poor muscle function caused paralysis of the different parts. So, intellectual declinity, which may present as the decline in the school performance, in the home performance. So there is behavioral difficulties, lack of control over the muscles movement, peripheral neuropathy, sometimes seizures, dementia, all symptoms go side by side with the advancing of the age. Now let's try. Now this child, surprisingly enough, for this case, I do like to prescribe SINA, simple medicine, serious disease, a big name disease, but my prescription is very easy. Because constant pricking of the nose, which caused the soreness over the nose, and obstinate child, jedi bachcha, obstinacy, and tongue is clean. So let's prescribe SINA 30 few doses and let's see the result, how for cognitive development, mental development, skillful of the motor functions we may achieve. I shall share you the result of this peculiar case, metachromatic leukodystrophy, my friends. So the treatment of homeopathy is solely depends on the symptomatology, constitutionally, and not depending on the name of the disease. If you are being afraid about the name of the disease, you will be in spoil the case. You will be in great difficulty. Please treat the patient according to symptom similarity of your homeopathic materia medica. Understand? বুঝেছ?